Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk. And this is a wrap-up session on body shapes. We were really blown out of the water with the comments and the views. Obviously, a very topical topic.
Yeah.
You know, people want to know some answers on how to address their body shape.
Elaine Charon is our expert in this area. Elaine, what would you say were the most commented, or what were the questions people had? What did you find was the thread through all of it?
Right. I think a lot of women were wondering, am I a mix? It's difficult to assess your body shape, right? Because we all have our unique proportions. So there are a lot of mixes out there. A lot of women are concerned about their midsection, a fuller bust, a heavier thigh. So, you know, all of the issues that pertain to body shape, which is really a technical way of looking at dressing. It's not about, when we talk about style personalities, it's the more artistic way, it's a creative, it's a method of expression. Now we're talking about the technical aspects of dressing, getting it right, and then you can flourish and do your own thing.
So what I found so interesting in watching the comments and how people were so engaged, I just love that. You know, we all want to understand more about how we can feel good in our clothing. And because most of us don't have the education that you do and the insights that the women here at Shepherd's have, we're kind of in the dark about how to buy clothing. So this has been so helpful. The one thing that I noticed though was, you know, you talk about the combination people, or people who started out one shape and morphed into an apple, for example. They're talking about wanting to take care of certain areas of their body as opposed to the overall, right? Maybe they want to buy a black pant and figure out from there. And that's really a good way to go, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
This is true because, you know, we do have that. Maybe they have the sloping shoulders like I do, or the hump in the back, or thunder thighs, we used to call them, or the tummy. So you also address body parts in addition to body shapes.
Right. I think, you know, at the end of the day, that is what is most important. Once you know your proportions, it is about, you know, that method, reveal and conceal. We talked about that last week with the apple body shape. And it's a great way to look at it. Look at your body as a whole, because a lot of women are two different shapes or sizes, yes, on top and on bottom, and often they'll want to address one or the other. So look at your body as one unit. Try to do that, but in doing so, maybe the first step is, yes, to want to address that issue that minimize, let's say, a broad shoulder, fuller bust line. Sometimes we will see as well that in wanting to minimize an area, you're maximizing something else. For example, if you have a waistline, you may want to do a big wide belt, and then you are what we call boobs and belt. So you always want to try to balance. It's about minimizing, not always maximizing. It's about balancing the body from top to bottom.
Now, this is also something really important to talk about, I think, at this juncture. We want every woman to embrace whatever shape you have. Love that body you're in, because that body is getting you where you need to go every day. It's getting you out of your bed, or, you know, whatever it is. You have been given a beautiful gift in your body, and all body shape is a way to help you balance out the look and you know, highlight what you want to. You know, I have to say, I love Marlene revealing the shoulder pad. That made me laugh. I had no idea you wore shoulder pads.
Exactly.
I didn't even know what a
I
sloping
thought shoulder
shoulder
pads
was.
were out. And the big ones from the 80s, yes, the Dynasty ones are gone. But these are soft ones. It just, again, it's the balance. But to your point, Kathy, you know, really, the designers today are listening to the consumer. Yes. And it is, you have to embrace what you've been given, or what it's morphed into that throughout life. And they are designing garments that will be flattering to your figure, and then you just have to find them. You know, they're there. I mean, the days are gone where we all had to wear this because that was the in style, and didn't matter what shape you were or height or whatever, you had to wear the, you know, the top 5 trends. That no longer exists anymore.
True. I would say though that you, as your philosophy, Marlene, with Shepherd's, that is what you embrace, because I mean, we do see still very form-fitting garments out there. You go to different stores, and the sizing is, you know, I'm in an extra large, and I'm in a size 10, 12, and I'm thinking, my gosh, you know, it doesn't feel great, right? But you always look out for those lines that will fit and flatter so many body shapes and sizes, because, you know, you can be a size 18, 22, and look amazing.
Yeah, it's
It's
all
not
about owning what you've got. That's the whole
Yes.
point of it,
And
and
then-
that's what clothing can do for us. I don't like to hear conversations where women put down the idea of using lines in clothing and draping and so on, because I think that's your friend. You know, you should feel good in your clothes. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable, and you should not look like a clown. You should not be wearing a cat sweatshirt. This is not good. This is not current. This is not youthful. We want you to feel good in your clothing. So that's the whole, I think, secret of body shape. So some advice perhaps to leave us with, Elaine.
Well, as you just mentioned, look to lines. So look to garments that will do the work for you. Okay? So maybe my first piece of advice would be, as we see sometimes in Shepherds, women come in and maybe they're just coming in from the grocery store, not wearing their most supportive bra, their best underwear. And I would say, to me, wear your most supportive bra every day.
It doesn't have to be lacy and sexy.
Yeah.
It just needs to support the girls.
Yeah,
right?
Support
right.
the
Yes,
girls.
yes.
A nice t-shirt bra, something with a nice cup, whenever possible, under wire, unless, for medical reasons you can't do it. Uplift the straps every day. Okay. So, and
They do
what?
start to sag.
Garments are going to fit better, smoother.
Exactly.
You're also going to gain some important real estate right here, which is so important. So you're going to look longer and leaner. Also, underwear. So French cut, not the granny panties as we call them, but they're French cut, which means that they come right up to the waist. So you're not going to see any panty lines coming or going, and that's so important, and that's the foundation. Then your second foundation are great basic pieces that kind of echo your body shape or flatter your body shape, and then go ahead and express yourself.
Yeah, then you add the icing on the
Yeah,
cake.
whether
Yes.
accessories
With
or a
whatever your
topper or
personality
whatever.
is.
Yeah, whatever your
Yes.
style is. Well, listen, thank you so much, Elaine.
So this has been great. Thank you, Elaine. We have, because of this and of the interest in this, we have had a great demand. We are actually going to do an event here in the store on September 5th, Thursday at 11 a.m. And it's celebrating your shape.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk about all the different shapes, how to celebrate it, how to dress it. We're going to live stream it on Facebook. So if you can't make it into our store here in Ottawa at the Train Yards, you can still watch it live, or it'll continue to be on Facebook. You can watch it later.
It'll be, pardon me, like a fashion show, if you will, but talking about why garments work to flatter and visually balance the look, and strategic accessories as well.
Sure. And if you have questions that you'd like us to address in that session, because we'll all be there having so much fun, we hope you'll come. But if you can't, leave a little question below this video, and we'll do our best to address that when we do the show.
Yes.
Great.
And also, if you would like to look at the previous videos, we have a playlist on Facebook. We also have a playlist on YouTube, Coffee Talk Body Shape Series. So please take a look.
Great. So
Thank
thank
you
you
for
for
joining
joining us. Yes, we'll see you next Sunday.